Alright, so here's my attempt at a YouTube channel. Yeah, we're gonna watch me paint, or begin the process of painting. Yeah, this is on a whim, and it's exciting. Sorry about that. Wife and kids left to run some errands, and took a little while. So anyway, this is just me painting. Because I figured, hey, maybe someone wants to see it. They're a new person, noob like me, and so they want to see it too. I'm just doing a batch basing of that. The end result was this. I just clear coated it. I love the organic gloss coat on tyranids. They just look slimy, sweaty, like they're alive, and all that. So that's the end result. I already based up the next batch of these. I got 20 painted and 20 termagants. I still gotta learn these phrases. I'm very much new at this, guys, so please be gentle, and don't roast me too much. Termagants have the guns. So termagants. So I got 40 of those total, and and then I'm doing the oh my gosh, gene stealers here. God, that's wet. So I'm just basing these up with the generic what is it, flat earth model color Vallejo, just to get some color on there, as I totally cover his claw. But I tend to do this quick. I just want to get a different color on there and get it drying while I move on to the next one. One of the things, I'm just gonna ramble. I don't know much about. Well, I mean, I know the lore, and I've watched a ton of lore videos. That's what got me going here, but I'll show you guys here. Let me find one. I'm sorry. So I had an old school gene stealers, and I had to buy two individual, current gene stealers. Well, the current gene stealers have larger bases, if you didn't know. So I had to buy larger bases for my old school, because I'm not going to spend the money getting new ones, just for, the sculpts would be nice, but just for bases, and everything else, if I have perfectly good gene stealers as they are, I'm not made of money here. So I just bought new bases of the right size, clipped them, and glued them on there. That was a hassle, because they're all kind of wonky, because I tried to glue them on and use it's called sprue goo. If you guys don't know, it's melted down sprue. What your models come on, those extra stuff, you can melt it down, and to me, extra thin, and use it to fill gaps. I love it on the tyranids because it just looks like flesh when it's all said and done. That's what I did for all my models. Getting stuff done there. But yeah, guys, this is the first this video here. I'll stop it after the next two, last two. What I'm going to do is just finish off these two with the same brown. Again, I'm not trying to do anything fancy here, guys. It's just getting some color on these bases, so that it's just not that gray matte primer I used. Last one, and then I'll show you what I do for the shading. Add a little more water to that, just a touch. Not shading, highlight, dry brushing on just a little bit of a lighter color. You can see it at the top there, it's kind of separated, but we'll get that back into shape here. I'm using a cheap dry brush here, guys. Golden Maple off of Amazon. It was like a set of 9 or 10 brushes for like $10 or something. It was nothing special at all. I've got some Game Envy ones that I don't even open. I haven't even opened the package because they're so nice. I don't want to, don't want to waste them on something silly. But anyway, so we'll go back to one of the termagants. And now we'll come up here and we'll get some, sorry for my arm, ochre brown. And it's separated, so I'm just going to put a dab right up there. We don't need much. And just do a very light dry brush. I just want to highlight some of these rocks just as a different color against the monotony. It's subtle. It's very subtle. That's the point. You don't want it to be bright like the others. You don't want it to be you don't want it to be so noticeable that it takes away from the model. This is just the base, 1 out of 40. So, as I hit the arm, I'm going to go through and just touch on them. Well, here's a good example. So that big rock there, we can hit it, get some color on that rock as I proceed to get other rocks, right? Always. So there we go. So we can do the same over here and just give it some variation. Anyway, guys, yeah, first video. Go me. Talk to you.